All right, so today's date is 2/1, new month. And just a reminder, whatever I write, you write. Faster, though. Don't doodle. Michael, put that away. Parts of a circle, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do a little bit of geometry. Like I said, this is level 0.00001. Might take you a couple seconds to fully understand it, but it's honestly not that hard. So go into it knowing, okay, the math is not going to be hard. Math is not going to be hard. I shouldn't be. All right. So we're going to draw a circle to the best of your ability. I will totally be judging you on your ability to draw a perfect circle.
Like a water balloon.
Nice. All right. Now, draw a dot in the middle, and then a line going out. Does anybody know what you call this part of the circle? Some of you have learned it on Alex, or your 6th grade teacher taught it to you. So this part of the circle is called your radius. Okay? This part of your circle is called your radius. It represents half of the line. So this little tiny piece that only goes to halfway, is called the radius. Okay? All right, let's draw another circle. Hopefully better than the first one.
That looks like a balloon.
Now, draw another dot in the middle. Okay? Now we're going to have the line go all the way across. Just like so. Does anybody know what you call the line that goes all the way across? Okay. It is called the diameter. Okay. So these two vocabulary words that are new to us, we do need to understand what they mean and be able to identify, is it radius or is it diameter? And you just look. By looking, you determine. If the line goes all the way across from one side of the circle to the other side of the circle, it's called the diameter. If it only goes halfway, you see how it doesn't go all the way? Stops? That one's called the radius. Okay? I like to remember it by the lowercase. Lowercase r and lowercase d. Which one has a longer line? D. The D. So that's how I remember it. The D, when it's lowercase, has the longer line. So D, diameter, the longer line. R, you see how this line's really short? R is a short line. So that's how I like to remember. The R has the short line. Short line is the R. Long line, diameter. Just a way to help you remember it.
What if I put a capital R and capital D?
In math, when we abbreviate it, we use lowercase. Capital letters mean something different in math. Especially when you get into the harder math, capital letters mean something completely different than lowercase letters. All right, another circle. But this one on the side over here. What if I give you a circle, and I draw a dot, and I do this line? What does this line represent? Radius. Good. Okay, start using the vocabulary as radius. And I tell you, hey guys, the radius is equal to 5 inches. I want to know if I have the same circle, but this time the line goes all the way across, what would the measurement be of this same circle, but now the line goes all the way across? 10 inches. So this would be the diameter, and it would equal 10, Daniela, inches. That's a 10 inch. So how did we get 10 inches? What did we do with the 5? Multiplied it, or we added, whatever you want to think of. So if this little piece is 5, what would this little piece be? 5. Another 5, right? So this would be 5, This would be 5. In total, it would be 10. Okay? Because it's only... All right. So let's practice some more. That's called a radius, r. We use lowercase r to represent radius. This is equal to 7 centimeters. So what would the same circle be? But this time, the line goes all the way through. What would the measurement be of the line that goes all the way?
14 centimeters.
And that is called your diameter. Diameter is 14 centimeters. Should be. Should definitely be. So half the line is 7. So that means that the whole thing is 14. You just add it. Whatever this is, 7 plus another 7, 14. 7 plus 7. Or 7 times 2. Whatever. All right, you guys do this before anyone shouts it out. Please don't shout it out. Radius is 12 feet. So if the radius is 12 feet, what would the same circle be? But this time, the line goes all the way through. So go ahead and tell me what that magical number would be.
24.
Wait, no, shout it out.
It's 0.5.
Because then your neighbor goes like, oh, just write it down. I didn't see.
0.5.
There you go. I like
Point
giving
five.
those wrong answers.
Yeah, 0.5.
That's 0.5. Totally.
Yeah. No, actually it's 27.
All right. So what did you guys write down? Diameter, D.
26. No, it's 30.
So what would the diameter be?
24. Not 36.
24. What did you do mathematically?
You add or you multiply by 2.
Yeah. I take this number and I add it to itself. So 12 plus 12, 24. Okay? We okay with this?
Worksheet.
Not yet. I'm not done. One more thing I gotta teach you. Going the other way.
What is the hardest part?
No. This is level 0.0001.
Hi.
But you need to know this to do the hard part tomorrow and Monday.
So we're gonna learn pi now?
Tomorrow.
Like you said a few months ago?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. Yes.
I remember the day that I was on the day.
I'm pretty sure. I made videos. Okay. What if... What if I give you this first? What does this represent? No, diameter. What if I tell you that the diameter is equal to 4 inches? So I want you to go backwards and go, okay, what would half the line be?
34.
2 inches. So if you have $4 and I want half, so I want half of the $4, how much are you going to give me? 2. So then this one, the little line, would be 2 inches. Okay? So if I'm going from this circle, big line, to small line, I would divide by 2. So when you're going from the big line to the small line, you're going to divide by 2. What are you going to subtract by? Always?
You subtract by itself.
No, by the half of it.
Well, then you solved your answer.
And if it added by 4,
All right, let's try this one.
then subtract it.
If I give you the diameter of 50 centimeters, 50 centimeters,
25.
what would be half for the radius?
25 centimeters.
Yeah. So if I'm going this way, if I tell, hey, everybody, I'm going backwards. I'm going from big to small. I would take the 50 and divide it by 2. 50 and divide it by 2. What's 50 divided by 2? 25. So that means that the radius is 25 centimeters. Can you double check your math? Remember, 2 minutes ago you thought this was really easy because all you had to do was take this number and add it to itself, right? 25 plus 25 is 50. Oh, so I did do the math right. I can go the other way and check my math. Because this was super easy going this way. This one's like, oh, wait, what do I do? Did I do it right? You can check yourself. You can check yourself. All right, let me give you a hard one. What do you call this? Diameter. So, if it's diameter, so the diameter is equal to 96 inches. Feel free to use a calculator. I want to know what the radius is. Thank you. All right. If you need a calculator, use it. If you don't need a calculator, don't use it. Even if you're using a calculator, if you don't know what to do with it, you're not going to get the right answer, right? We're going from here to here.
48.
Good. What did we do with our calculator? So take this big number, the long line, and divide it by 2. So 96 divided by 2? 48 inches. Yeah. So, are we okay? It's pretty easy, right? Okay, let's look at the worksheet. The hole should be on the left side. Hole should be on the left side. This is basic, but it's very important for you to understand the difference between radius and diameter. So look at the circle. Is that a picture of radius or diameter? Radius. So this is radius. So we're going to write the number 3 yards on the radius, right? Because that's what they gave us. So the first thing go like, what did they give us? Did they give us radius or did they give us diameter? All right. So now, how do I go from radius to diameter? How do I make this line bigger? Add this number, or you can multiply by 2. Whatever your heart desires. So 3 plus 3? 6. So my diameter would be 6 yards. Or you could do 3 times 2. With units. With units. So I need to see the yards there. If you just write 3 and 6, no bueno. I need to see 3 yards. I need to see 6 yards. Okay, number 2. Look at it. Did I give you a diameter or did I give you a radius? Diameter, right? So this is a diameter. That's the first thing. You have to identify it. So the 92 goes here. 92 inches, right? Because it's the big line. Big line. So how do I go to just half the line? How would I go and get half of the line? Just half, not the whole line.
46.
What did you do mathematically? Yeah, so if I go from the bottom to the top, from diameter to radius, I have to divide by 2. Can I use my calculator? Yes. I mean, some of them you can do in your head, right? So 92 divided by 2 is what? 46, thank you. 46 inches, okay? So first, you have to ask yourself, did they give me radius or did they give me diameter? Plug it in. Then you're going to either multiply by 2 or divide by 2.